This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Sup everyone, this is Welcome Red Pill here. Quick topic that I'm going to be talking about is how everyone walk with God is different from your own walk. God bless, subscribe to your channel, share the video, like the video for those of you who find or found this video interesting or like the video. Let me know what your thoughts are. All is welcome, and God bless once again. Now, I've come to accept the fact that in life, the world is not your friend. You can't expect enemies of the world to be your friend and the things that are stacked against you to be your friend or give you a handicap on getting by in life. The reason why you can't always expect it is that life is not going to always be fair at all. There's people who are lucky and people who are blessed, okay? But people are also tested by that blessing to see if the things that they've received from God as a blessing, if they're going to return the favor to other people who was in the same position they were in. I've come to accept and took the red pill truth that this is how reality works. There's times that I've cried in the past about it. There's times that I hated life for what it was. There's times I didn't like how things went. The times where I was in a deep hole, depressed. I went through many phases in life, coming to a term to realize that this is the only life that I have. Why waste it stressing out about other people on their walk with God? You can't come around to anybody, spread the gospel to them for those who is not there or does not want to be there or wants nothing to do with the gospel. There's a lot of people that wants nothing to do with God. There's people that does not want nothing to do with Jesus or anything religious or anything even being holy or even the Bible itself. There's some people that believes that the Bible is crap, the Bible is phony, God is not real. And God forgive me for saying this. Look, I believe what I'm going to believe in. And those who shares the same interests as me, I'm going to have something to relate to. If I have something to, if I don't have anything related to you and we don't click, then I'm not going to force any conversations. A lot of people now seems to think that if you're not a certain way in their eyes, they treat you like crap. And that's the issue. There's extortion, there's problems in the world already. There's enough issues that we have. There's enough drama going around. And yet there's a lot of selfishness in the world. I joke around with some of my coworkers. Some people don't even take jokes lightly anymore. There's people that don't even know how to take a joke at all. There's people that are too serious with life. And of course, the world ends up changing you when you accept the truth for what it is. And the world has definitely changed me. My views on God never changed me because I know God had revealed a lot of the world because Satan is the God of the world. He gave this world to Satan in the war in heaven when Satan was once an angel named Lucifer. Okay? He was cast out of heaven because he wanted to be like God, be next to God. There is no such thing as a good and evil balance. It's either one path you choose. It's either good or evil. And I choose to remain positive and be good and not choose anything for evil or sacrifice anything in extortion to get the greeds of evil. So at the end of the day, the matter of the point of this video and the title of it is that you have to respect everyone's journey. You have to take a step back. If someone's still in sin, someone is still working on themselves, you can't force them or expect them to change or be this person that you wish for them to be overnight. Why stress yourself? Why feel like you owe someone something, or you owe them to the point where you feel like part of your life belongs to them as well? And there's people that ends up losing themselves and their own partner in their own marriages. This is why a lot of marriages and relationships are failing today, because a lot of people are lost. There's a lot of vicious, sickening people that does not care. People changes after a while, the more they get screwed over. This is where people have no doubt that, oh, God does not exist, he doesn't love me. That is not true. Many things does happen for a reason, but at the same time, we have a free will to change our situation, to change our destiny. We have a free will to do good and remain good and be positive. It's up to you if you choose to remain positive or not. That positive impact that you implement on someone's life, if they choose to accept it, then that's up to them if they want to take it or not. You can't force anyone to change. You can't force anyone to accept the gospel, accept the Bible, accept the truth of the world when they don't want to hear it, when they're not there yet, when they're not even ready to hear it. And in most cases, those people who said they're going to want to hear it or they are interested in learning it, many cases it's too late for them, because they're either on their deathbed, they're going through a rough time. But why? The question I want to ask is, why, when it comes down to the hardest drop and hardest fall in your life, is where you want to change, you want to do better? No, it has to be every day. It has to be now. I respect everyone's thoughts. I respect everyone's beliefs. But everyone's walk with God is different. And it's going to always be different from your own walk. People may be going through drug addictions, drug problems, sex addictions, HIV, AIDS. There's people that's probably getting revenge on your ex, their ex-wife, their ex-boyfriends. Whatever the case may be. Whatever it is to you, on what you believe in, God's existence is there. He just chooses not to show himself to the world because of the evil of the world. The world is already blinded. People are supposed to seek God, not expect him to show himself to those who's not even there yet, who's not in the point in their life where they're even at a place where they're asking God that, look, I'm ready to accept you. I'm ready to accept Jesus as my Lord and my Savior. I'm ready to repent. I'm ready to cleanse my soul, change my life, and do better. And many people are not there. This world is being distracted by pornography, sin, lust, and a lot of children that are growing up in single-parent homes, are growing up without a father figure, are becoming criminals. And a lot of people, like single mothers, does not understand. They're breathing a lot of murderers, a lot of sociopaths, men who are in prisons. Most cases, most prisoners in the U.S. today came from a single-parent household. This is what a lot of men and people in general is not talking about like that. They're not. If there was a law in place where there was order, people would shout and scream that I have my own free will. I could do what I want. No one doesn't do anything for my life but me. And that's the issue. This life is temporary. We're renting this body out. Once our soul departs, judgment may come. There's no blackness when your life is done. Because many people, when their life is always flashing before their eyes, they all of a sudden want to change their life and figure out, oh crap, I really need to change. I really need to do better. I don't want to die. I want to live right and do better. So the time when I'm on my deathbed, I'm actually fulfilled and accomplished with the goals and the things that I've done and the people that I have done good to instead of doing evil to. Because a lot of the times, people don't realize they're the problem themselves on why their walk with God is an issue and God is not answering your prayers. You have to carry yourself for God to take you seriously as well. You can't expect handouts when you're not even doing the work and putting in the work to receive them, to receive those blessings. You're not showing it. Everything takes time. And my walk with God is not perfect, but it's different. And at least I know that I'm there to know for the fact that I'm accepting God to be part of my life. Not for the world, but for, because at the end of the day, all the things of the world is not worth paying the price for selling my soul, for extortion, for money, for greed. Things that are temporarily turning to dust. That's nothingness. Sex with random people. Lust, greed, anger, death, robbery, kill, stealing. All these things I mentioned is sinful. I'm no judge. I go by God's judgment because all the things I mentioned, no one does not want happening to them as well. So of course righteousness is there and good is still there. It's just a lot of people, not enough of the times, are choosing to see things for themselves because they remain lost and not knowing am I here in this life? There's more to life than just going to work, going home and sleeping. There's more to life than that. There's a lot of things in this world. There's a lot of things of the world that people chooses to hold on to and not realizing, as I said many times, once we go, that's it. This is reality. We're in a pandemic. People got to take this seriously. And I already know there's a lot of people that's not going to take this seriously only until they hit rock bottom and they get burnt badly to the point of no return. To the point where they're like, oh, I have to wake up. I have to do better. I have to accept reality for what it is and live right for myself, not for what other people think of me, but for my soul and my own sanity at the end of the day. Everyone's walk with God is completely different. I pray for all of you, all the problems that you are going through, and you may be experiencing all your struggles. I pray for all of you to be saved. This is Welcome Red Pill here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.